Well, hello, Internet. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first YouTube video. Been wanting to make a YouTube for a long time now. And the thing that brought me to do it was Battlefront. Good old Battlefront. Battlefront's been a big topic on the internet for like the last week or so. And as a person who is a pretty big Star Wars fan for as long as I can remember, seen all the movies, all the shows except for like Star Wars Resistance, and like that's about it. And a person who played the OG Battlefronts on his PSP, and a person who pre-ordered the 2017 Battlefront 2, pre-ordered it and played it since launch. I feel as if I'm a person that's pretty knowledgeable on the subject here. Battlefront 3 is an enigma. Even back, what was it, 2005, I believe it was, where Battlefront 2 and Battlefront 1, it came out on Lucasfilm Gaming. LucasArts, excuse me, not Lucasfilms, were leading Star Wars at the time, back in 2005. And I believe the actual developer was Pandemic, I want to say, that was in charge of making Battlefront 3 back in like 05, 06. And I was 4 or 5 at the time, so I didn't really know the ins and outs of why the game didn't come out. I just knew I was depressed when I couldn't play Battlefront 3. I knew I wanted to play Battlefront 3, but it turns out like it was supposed to come out during Revenge of the Sith. Also, that was when Xbox and PS3 was going to come out, because I had my Battlefront on PSP. It was supposed to be on PS2, but I had it on PSP. And Battlefront 3 was supposed to come out with the new system in PS3, but it never happened. So that's where the enigma of Battlefront 3 initially started. So fast forward 9-10 years, 2015, so 10 years, Battlefront 1 re-releases as a new property owned by EA and Disney. Battlefront 1 was actually pretty solid. I enjoyed my time playing Battlefront 1. It was good for what it was. It didn't have every hero or villain from Star Wars. Like, it just had Vader, Luke, Leia, Emperor Palpatine, I believe. And then we got Rogue One characters like Jyn Erso, Director Krennic. We got some DLC characters as well, like I want to say Dengar. We got Greedo. Like, the end of Battlefront 1 in 2015 was actually pretty good, because we got some good DLC. And then Battlefront 2017 came out, and the buzz around that game when it came out, man. I remember the day when the first trailer came out, and we saw Yoda in the trailer for Battlefront 2. Oh my goodness. I remember that day. Like, people were going crazy about it. Yoda showing up in the trailer for Battlefront 2 was amazing. I remember pre-ordering that game. Battlefront 2 was an experience. Very much so. I believe I have, I'm not proud to say this, but I believe I have like 900 hours on Battlefront 2 around. And that's not even like a crazy amount of hours in the grand scheme of things, because myself, I don't have what you call a max player or a max character. I'm assuming you play Battlefront, or you want to play Battlefront if you're watching this video. So max characters are levels that are 999. You get your Vader to level 999. You are now a max level Vader. The time it would take to get max level in Battlefront is immeasurable. But that's beside to the point. Battlefront 2 was an experience. It was a really good experience for about a year or two. The release was horrid. I remember the monetization. I want to say 16 at the time, so I didn't have a job, and it was very pay to win, but luckily they fixed that. And then we got Anakin and Kenobi, and Anakin was broken for a time, and he got nerfed, and then the sequels started coming out, and then we got Rey and Finn, which, whatever. Rey is actually a really good character. And then we got BB-8 and BB-9E, and that's when I knew we were cooked. So we got BB-8 and BB-9E, and then the last update to Battlefront 2 was an update on Supremacy to make Supremacy game mode like the original Supremacy game mode, but they didn't completely do it like that. So the original Supremacy game mode was a game mode where you fight on land and then you transfer into the sky, and you can either fight in the sky as a starfighter or in a like a huge like Star Destroyer ship. And it's like a never-ending game loop, which, to Battlefront 2's credit, they kind of did that, but it's not as seamless. And the sad part about it is it's not as seamless 12 years later. So that's just a part of the missed opportunities in Battlefront 2. I think Battlefront 2 is the biggest missed opportunity game of this decade, or the decade it came out. Of that 2010s decade, it was the biggest missed opportunity video game. The amount of maps and characters and skins, if you want to, like, that was the time right before Fortnite became like real popular and battle passes became like a huge thing. So imagine if Battlefront had a battle pass. The amount of skins and characters and maps, it's just, there were so many missed opportunities. So many missed opportunities. Like, for instance, just off the top of my head, Mace Windu, Ahsoka Tano, Asajj Ventress, you know, like any of those characters. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, there's mods for those, man. Well, what if I don't have a PC? I just got to play the base game because I don't have a PC, so I have to play the base game. You know, I would like to join in on the fun, and you can't blame the devs, because the devs have came out and said multiple times that they were excited to work on Ahsoka, they were excited to work on Asajj and all of these things, but it was the higher-ups of DICE and EA that told them, no, we need to go work on Battlefield 2042. Meh. The game that is the last thing that DICE has dropped, and this may be a little biased, but dare I say it flopped. And honestly, it's a little crazy that it's been almost 10 years and the servers are still going crazy. Like, it's just it's a testament to how strong the fan base or the player base is for Battlefront 2. Imagine if Battlefront 2, like I said, got a battle pass or actually got dev attention and care. This game would have been, who knows how big it would have been, you know? So I hope we get to Battlefront 3, but I highly doubt it because, as I said, Battlefront 3 is an enigma. And the dev team that worked on Battlefront 2 at DICE is now spread out within the gaming sphere, not working all at DICE, not working all at EA. So I just don't think, it's sad to say, I don't think Battlefront 3 is gonna be a thing within the next 3 to 4 years. It's really sad, but it's sad to say, which means more Battlefront 2. And if you guys wanted to know like who's the best characters to play in Battlefront 2 or best playstyles to play in Battlefront 2, I could drop a video with clips and tricks on how to play like Vader or Anakin or Yoda or Rey or Luke, Maul, really any of them. If you're a new player to Battlefront 2 because of this new Battlefront 3 wave, listen here. Listen to me very carefully. I need you to hear me very clearly. Listen very closely. Let me scoot in so you can understand me clearly. Okay, let me scoot in real close here. So when you open Battlefront, you want to go to multiplayer. You listen close. You want to go to multiplayer, and then you select co-op, and you grind co-op until you get a golden number character. Golden numbers, level 41. Because if I see a number 5 or level 5 Kylo Ren hop into my HVV or Hero Showdown game again, I might just throw my PlayStation out the window. Like it can get a little bad. That's another missed opportunity of Battlefront. There's no ranked system.
So dumb.
You max out at level 50 on the rank side. Like, you can level up players and characters all the way to 99 or 999 and max them out. But as a player rank, you max out at 50 and that's about it. There's no rank system. There's no incentive to get better other than maxing out your character. There's no incentive to get better. There's no rank. That's in my opinion, that is the biggest missed opportunity of Battlefront 2. Heroes versus villains should be ranked. You shouldn't be able to play in my personal opinion, you should not be able to play a hero in Heroes versus Villains unless you're above like level 15. And that's not even that hard to hit. You have triple XP days almost every Wednesday, and then you have double XP on weekends. So playing in co-op or Galactic Assault with that hero will get you to level 15 very quickly. And if you're, like I said, golden numbers, level 41, you already know what you're doing on the character. So it's not even like you hop into Heroes versus Villains. You know what you're doing. You might face a sweat, but you would know how to fight them. You would know how to use their abilities. Compared to you just started playing the game and you're level, 5 on Vader, and then you see Kenobi and Luke pull up on you and they're both level 200. You don't know what to do. It's just things like that. If you grind a little bit of co-op, I promise you'll have a lot more fun. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so pay no attention to the different shirt in the different hairstyle, but things I would love to see if we ever do possibly get a Battlefront 3. I would love to see a rank system. I would love to see crossplay. I would love to see team chat, especially if there is a rank system. I would love to get just more skins and more characters in general. Player customization needs to be a thing. Like, it was cool and all with the different skins with the clones and all that, but you should be able to like customize your kit. Like, if I'm a clone trooper, I should be able to put like a decal on my arm that nobody else has. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a droid. So player customization and more characters. Definitely more characters. No question about it. Also, something that they took out of Battlefront 1 that they should have never got rid of was the lightsaber clash, to where, say, Vader and Luke were fighting and they both pressed the same like ability at the same time. They would lightsaber clash, and then you would have to button mash to see who wins the fight or see who wins that swing, and you would get more damage if you won the button mash. That was actually a really cool feature that they got rid of. And I was talking about characters earlier. We need a plethora of more characters in Battlefront 3. Like, there are like extra slots in Battlefront 2 just to remind us that we didn't get the full potential of characters that we needed. I think there's 3 extra slots on both sides, actually.
It's just dumb.
Characters we need to see in Battlefront 3. I'll start from the good side. I'll start from the light side and go to the dark side. On the light side, characters we need to see, I already mentioned Ahsoka, Mace Windu. Characters I didn't mention would be Plo Koon, Qui-Gon Jinn, Quinlan Voss, Andor even. Andor will be a great like shooter. I would like to see Shakti. Shakti, she could be cool, but I think Ahsoka would be better. Like, that's what we need on the light side. On the dark side, we need Cad Bane, Jango Fett. We need Dengar. Oh, I forgot to mention Jyn Erso being on the light side on the earlier part. But back to dark side. I said Jango Fett, Cad Bane. We need Director Krennic. We need Greedo back. We need Savage Opress, my guy, my main man. You could give us Barriss O'Fifi. You could give us one of the Inquisitors, the Grand Inquisitor at that. I would take the Grand Inquisitor over any other Inquisitor. Like, there's just so many characters that you could go off of, man. So many. But yeah, that's my TED Talk for today about good old Battlefront. I definitely do want to make another video about this. I feel like this is a little short one. Just as my first video, you know, I love Battlefront. It's a love and hate relationship. It's an abusive relationship, really. But I love it nonetheless. So if anybody is watching this video, if anybody does care about this video, let me know who you play in the comments below. Let me know who your favorite Star Wars character is in the comments below. And see you on the next one.